Hello, this is just a quick rundown of what I have been working on. So, normally in Unity, you want to move objects around, and I've made a simple script that does just that. So, when I press the play button, this box will move to this position, and it'll do it in a linear fashion. I mean, it does the job, but it's not great. So, if you wanted it to be smoother, for example, there isn't really a way to do this normally. However, I have managed to find a way around it. If I get rid of this linear movement script, and instead put on this script that I have been writing, move to position, we put in our position to move to, and let's say it takes 3 seconds. If we hit play this time, it's a lot smoother. It starts off barely moving and gets slightly faster, slows down, and then stops at its position. This is something I've been working on for a little while, and these two scripts are essentially the same most of the part. Now it seems as though it's just paused for a moment. Okay, so I got it running again. This is the move to position script, the nice smooth one, and this is linear movement. Excluding this title here, they're almost the exact same, with the only difference being down here. So what is the difference down here? Here's the first script, the linear movement script. What it does is it multiplies the distance between them, or between the object's original position and its final position, multiplies that by the current time taken, and then divides it by how long you want it to move for, in our case 3 seconds. Now, it works okay, but it doesn't really allow for anything smooth, and I know you can use the Vector3.Lerp, but I don't really want to go into that complexity. So instead, I changed it to this. Now it's very, very simple, and it's almost the same. The only difference is in this statement. Now, this, as I'll show you in a minute, is a sinusoidal wave. This is the waveform that I'm currently using. The idea is it starts at 0, gets faster and faster till it hits 2, and then back down to 0. Now, what does this actually mean? Well, it's a little complicated and I won't get into it, but long story short, the area under this curve is equal to 1, meaning that the distance traveled over 1 second is 1 meter, or 1 in-game unit. So, all you need to do is multiply that by the number of units. And that's essentially what I've done here. This is the position, you multiply it by this formula, and then divide it by 2. Now the reason it's divided by 2 is because up here it's multiplied by 2. And I won't really get into how that works, it's a little complicated, and I myself am not actually sure how that works. But long story short, that's the only difference between these two scripts, and as you can see, it works a lot nicer. I hope to make a game soon where I can use these principles to move around game pieces. But that's me for now. Thank you.